It is grounded in the six political tenets: agriculture, socioeconomic, education, health and well-being, employment, and infrastructure developments, with emphasis on improving our healthcare system, our roads, our electricity, our water and sewer, and investing in human resource development. These five political tenets are the key elements in dignifying the lives of the Liberian people and developing our country. To these, we pledge our total commitment. Even as we dedicate our national headquarters today, fear looms over Liberia about a potential public health situation. While we are still threatened by COVID-19, Ebola has shown its ugly face once again in neighboring Guinea, which raises a public health concern. The outbreak of Ebola in neighboring Guinea should not be downplayed by our government, because we are all so well informed of the devastating effects that Ebola had on our nation 7 years ago. It is therefore in the best interest of public safety that the government of Liberia acts swiftly and effectively by implementing measures to protect our citizens in the already fragile economy. As we reflect on the dark days of the past civil war in our nation, we see a troublesome resemblance in terms of the devastating effects the conflict had on our lives during the Civil War era. The reality of these events is the fact that the poor and less fortunate are the ones that are victimized the most, as they have no other option but rather to allow these conditions to determine their fate. Had it not been for the special grace of the Lord Almighty, I would have remained a poor, fatherless child and subjected to similar conditions as many of our compatriots. During the outbreak of the Civil War in December of 1989, I was very blessed to have escaped to the Ivory Coast about a year thereafter. While homeless, broke, and living in the ghettos of the Ivory Coast, the Lord God Almighty manifested His power in my life through the help of a sailor seaman who took me to France, me along with a friend. From the first day in France and throughout the entire year that I stayed there, I lived in abandoned houses, abandoned buildings, homeless shelters, until finally making way to neighboring Netherlands, where I spent a little over 3 years before migrating to the United States. I was denied asylum in the United States of America on grounds that Europe was a safe haven. Despite the significant challenge of not having immigration status in the United States for over 25 years, I worked 2 or more jobs and supported my education by earning a BA degree in kinesiology with a minor in psychology from Temple University in Pennsylvania, a master's in public health from A.T. Still University in Missouri, and a second master's in a doctorate degree in clinical health psychology, behavioral medicine from North Central University in Prescott, Arizona. In 2006, while pursuing my doctorate studies, I found out mental health and addiction services agency, and I named it Quinion Professional Health Services. Quinion is the Lothian name of my deceased father. That's my way of extending his legacy. As of July 2020, I own and operate, along with my wife, my beautiful wife, 2 licensed and joint accredited organizations: Quinion Professional Health Services and Quinion Associates. with a total of 7 mental health and addiction services clinics throughout the state of New Jersey. In all these circumstances, I have been blessed with a beautiful God-fearing wife and 6 wonderful children. In 2014, I decided to come back home and contribute to my country. Some of my critics may ask me, why didn't I come back sooner? The answer is very simple. I had low status. If I had left the borders of America, I wouldn't have been able to gain re-entry. So when I saw my fellow Liberians coming back home and other Africans traveling, all I did was cry because I couldn't leave. The same year that my wife petitioned for me to get status in the States is the same year I came back home for the first time, 6 years ago, after being away for close to 30 years. So it was the set time, as God has time and place for everything. Since returning, I've been quietly providing humanitarian aid and assisting communities throughout Liberia. However, following the establishment of Dr. Kissa's Foundation, most of our works have been publicized as a way of creating awareness for more communities and individuals to benefit from our programs and services. To this end, it is my hope that my story of being poor and experiencing difficult life circumstances becoming very successful and giving back will give hope to other Liberians. My experience has taught me that there is potential in every person, and we commit ourselves never to close our ears to the cry of the poor and underprivileged among us. Consequently, the birth of the People's Liberation Party is grounded in social justice, economic freedom, and human capital development. In this spirit of patriotism, we welcome all Liberians to join hands with the People's Liberation Party, as the time is now and we are ready. We are ready to assume leadership and transform Liberia through collective and inclusive participation. We are ready to advocate for and defend the rights of the poor and underprivileged, because I've been that poor and underprivileged guy. We are ready to lift Liberians out of poverty through value-added agriculture programs and road connectivity, in which Liberians will be the drivers and not the car loaders. We are ready to bring our private sector experience to the public sector and transform our service industries to be efficient and effective in the delivery of quality services. We are ready to transform our education system through decentralization of services, training of the education workforce, and strengthening systems, especially early childhood education. We are ready to recalibrate the engine of our healthcare system from an activity-based to a result-based model through a performance management system. And finally, we are ready to reach out to all Liberians, irrespective of your social, political, or tribal affiliation. We are ready to move across party lines to move Liberia forward. Never again should we be afraid of our future, because our future is in our hand. So we are going to take that bold step and move forward. The time is now and we are ready. God bless you all, and I thank you all for
coming. A big hand of applause for They're clapping, they're hungry, so happening. Your clap. Get water behind here, water there. I do that so. Yeah, that was the voice of Dr. Daniel E. Cassell, the political leader of the People Liberation Party. Yeah, we say thank you, sir. Presentation of certificates.
Who's doing the presentation of certificates? Honorable Pay, Honorable... Okay. Mr. Ishmael Kofa, here, please come to the microphone. Washington also, please come to the microphone. Presentation of certificates, let's speed it up. Well, protocol is here. I would like to take this special time to say very big thanks to His Excellency Dr. Daniel E. Cassell for and on behalf of the Coalition of Youth and Students Against Poverty and Discrimination. We have come to say thank you, and we know the same good God has started good work in you. He will give you enough grace to carry on. We heard your message, and your message was not just only in words, but your message was through action. So based on your action, we have come to say, to present unto you this full of banner, all of our words. Yes, sir. So on behalf of the Coalition of Youth and Students Against Poverty and Discrimination, we have come to present unto you this full of banner as our way of saying thank you to you. And like we said, that's in how much that you depend on God to give you strength to carry on. Your words were strong. Indeed, this is our time, and we are ready. And we are also ready to join in line with you. With that wish you have on mind, through that which God has provided for you, you will be there to go to and fro to get the message across. Because basically this is where our group formed against poverty and discrimination, and you are one of those engineers for this cause. So on this note, we have come to present unto you this full of banner, and we say thank you so much. God bless you. Keep on the good way. God bless you. Thank you. Remarks, invited guests. Remarks, invited guests.
Hello, Riley.
Hello, everybody. It's good to be here. You know what? There is no competition. Nothing happens. I am Chemama Kau Halewanga Wolokali. You know, when I was invited today, a lot of people said, don't go because you are from CDC. Do not go. But as you all know, that I am an icon in the political terrain. I do not see the right thing and say it is wrong. There is no reason why. There is no reason why another political party or another political gathering invite another Liberian and we should say no. So I honor this invitation with great importance. Dr. Daniel E. Cassé and Mrs. Cassé, the great chairman, Roman Pay, whom I have so much likeness for in terms of his political integrity and honesty. The National Organizing Chair, Mr. Tabla Doe, who I've been knowing for a long time and I call small uncle. It is a pleasure to be here. I bring to you, the Liberian people, peace and reconciliation. Without reconciliation, there will be no peace, there will be no peace, and there will be no progress. We must first start the reconciliation by honoring one another. There is no reason why all the political parties are not here. I am from CDC. They should have been here. Once a Liberian is having something, whether you're from another political party, you should be here. We all must work with great understanding that we all are one people, under one flag, under one nation. Okay? Competition is a very good thing. Even if we have 10 candidates in competition to be president, in the end, one will prevail. That should not make us enemies. We all are Liberians. That should not make us enemies. So as for Jemima Wolokali, she can go anywhere. Because Liberians are Liberians. We are all my brothers and sisters, fathers and uncles. The only thing I fear is to do wrong. But as long as I'm on the right track, I will do it. I like to say this, it's just a very important point. The political parties in Liberia, it is now time, I repeat, it is now time for all the political parties in Liberia, including my party CDC, to have a female vice president, which we already have. So I'm appealing to all the other political parties to have a female vice president. Am I right, women? Yes. Women, am I right? Yes. It is now time for the women to stand up on the stage, to come on the world stage. It is now time for every political party to have a female vice president. Yes. That must be done. We are not appealing, we are asking them to do so. The men. The women, I want to speak to the women now. The women of the Republic of Liberia. The men are saying they're going to give other 30% which has been passed into law, okay, to occupy the senatorial seats in the Senate and in the House of Representatives. That shouldn't be. That shouldn't be. Since 1847, you have only men occupying those seats. It is not time, like you said, it is not time for the women of this country who are in the majority. If the women do not vote, the men will not become president. Am I lying? No. We must now begin to tell the men of the Republic of Liberia that women can do exactly what they can do. So women must have 50% and not 30%. No, we will not settle for less. It is not time. So I want to say, I don't want to take up much of your time, but I want to say to you people that I came here actually to grace the occasion, and I'm really impressed. I didn't expect less. And competition is a good thing in any country. Competition is good, so I welcome the competition. Thank you so much. God bless.
Any other invited guests here? No more than 2 minutes. Come and take it.
All protocols, and good afternoon. I just want to say it's a new beginning, it's a new day for Liberia. God, thank you for choosing Mr. Pay as your chairman. He's a good man, and because of this reason we are here. I'm the executive director and founder of Volunteers for Change. And I can pledge that support to you. Our 15 counties, I have 6 of them here today. We're going to give you our support. We're going to work along with you. But please, do not be the leader who will work with people like our old people say, when the truck build a mansion, that truck can pass you from the mansion. So please, when we trust you with this power, please serve your people right. Do not do it in the way that when you win and you become leader, you want to seek those who are around you. Seek your tribal people and your friends. Serve Liberia and serve it well. I can assure you that Volunteers for Change, with our 30,000 plus members across Liberia, we are going to work with you, we are going to support you, and we're going to go from town, villages, and everywhere to give you that support. Thank you, and thank you again. God bless you.
Thank you. And in response to that a statement you made, which is very touching, and I know where that's coming from because of so many disappointments in our nation over decades, over centuries. For me, I do not consider myself as one of those leaders who's trying to ascend to steal power to become a leader. For me, even my title, I wanted to change it to a title that's considered as Head 7, because I'm a 7. A leader is a 7. I'm here to serve the Liberian people. I'm not here to rule them. And in serving them, I will serve by example. I will cater to their needs and those things that will edify their lives and improve the country. So I'm here to serve. I'm not here to rule. And I'm for all Liberians. Okay? I don't know what they call tribe. As I was speaking, somebody was saying, well, man, I love my man because he said, but yes, my parents are from Lofa, but I don't see tribe. I don't see tribe. I see Liberian men. I see Liberian girl, Liberian woman. Eh? And whatever your needs are. I'm not even helping my relative in the way I help a stranger. That one telling you something? Eh? My relative, I'm helping strangers more than I'm helping my relatives. Why? Why am I doing that? Because that's what God wants me to do. The people that God wants me to lead, the people that God wants me to assist are the ones that I'm assisting. And because I've been that person. Okay? So I'm here to serve. And that's what I've been doing from the time I've been there 6 years ago. Nothing will change. I'm not looking for this as employment. And I'm not looking to put my hands in a cookie jar like some of them have done. I'm not looking for retirement like some of them squander their wealth. And it's all government employment as a means, a last chance, last bus stop, to get a retirement. God has already blessed me, and I'm sharing my blessing with the Liberians. I thank you.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you guys so much. Please permit me to stand on the existing protocols and all protocols, sir. My name is Harry Scotty. I'm the president for the National Federation of Motorcycle and Tricycle Union of Liberia. I want to take this time to say to the Nakasel that we are honored and privileged to come to this great occasion. I've been recognized the motorcyclists within the Republic of Liberia, whom I consider to be Arab men, to be straight-star bomber. As you have come as one of the political gladiators to take part in our political arena, we count on you to make sure that you unite your people. Come closer to the motorcyclists. Provide those basic and fundamental services for motorcyclists that have been discriminated against over the years. As our political landscape, to be specific, our democratic landscape to be expanded, we count on you to ensure that every Liberian enjoys the dignity of democracy. I saw Liberation, People Liberation Party, the meaning of liberation, I believe, is the Latin word meaning freedom. I want this public, I want this honor to say, freedom at last. Freedom at last. The meaning of word freedom is what we all yearning for. And I know that you will make sure that this political institution that you are heading will provide those things that the Bureau need. And for all motorcyclists, please, there are a lot of things that we want you to do for us. We have been discriminated against over the years. There are a lot of things that we need you to do for us. We need treaty. We need empowerment. Provide new opportunities for the less fortunate. If you look at the motto of this normal political party, friends to the poor and the less fortunate. We consider ourselves and motorcyclists the less fortunate in society. But we are contributing immensely to the economic growth and development of our country. Some of you here, you came here on motorcycle. It is two motorcycles that you have to come here to take part in this all-important program. So that, like I said, I want to say thank you so much to the organizing committee of this particular unique program. I want to say thank you for inviting us, recognizing us as motorcyclists. And I will tell you that God will be with you. Whenever you call upon us as motorcyclists, we'll be there to make sure that we grace whatsoever occasion that you're calling up for. Thank you, and may God richly bless you.
And before I take my seat, we have a pandemic. And the second one had to do with the Ebola virus that erupted in other countries around us. Please, let us accept the help of the Ghost so that we can make the floor stay place. Thank you very much. God bless you. Hello. Listen. Thank you very much. I'll be very brief. Time is fast spent, so we don't have to procrastinate the time. Your Excellency, Dr. Kasser, Dr. Doe, Honorable Doe, Honorable Pay, you know, for us, we are for the disbanded Officers of Liberia. We are the most marginalized grouping within Liberia. And why do I say so? The army will now restructure. We organize ourselves to engage government constructively to pay our benefit. Yesterday, government led by Madam Salim used to pay us, but she never pay us benefit. Today, His Excellency President Weah, he don't even want to lay ask on us. He said we are not a Liberian. We are from the blue sky. This Banda Airfield who protected the marshal, the barrack for a section of rebel. They say we nothing. He not even want to see us. Yeah. He just appointed 2 persons from our grouping to go to the Veteran Bureau and work at the Veteran Bureau. We say we can't do that. We will remain on our case road. This where, you know, I just trying to lay the premise. There where we was. There where we was when Dr. Kasser, a humanitarian, the man who do not pick and choose. He heard our cry. He said, no, these guys are Liberians. I should help these guys. And for that time, he helped us. And not only the disbanded Officers of Liberia, but the deactivated security who is chaired by Captain Jerry Qualley. But our chairman is here, but he wasn't around for some kind of representative job for the party. So I want to kindly ask Chairman Pay that the deactivated security in the disbanded airfield, we got some educated guys among us, educated women among us that can make it. And one of the things I want to commend the chairman for is, you know, anybody that talk about disabled people in this country, that man have made my day. Chairman Pay continue to say this party is also for the disabled people. This proves to me that he mean well for the Liberian people. Your Excellency, Dr. Kasser, you know, when you rent room for your girlfriend, and that room there you can't go there, all the money you pay for that room, that girlfriend will feel bad. So the disbanded Officers of Liberia is still looking up to you, Dr. Doe, Chairman Pay, to visit the office that you pay for. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. My name is Romeo Fukude. I'm from the National Democratic Coalition. Let me extend my greetings to my chairperson, leader and teacher, Dr. Alari Topa. Over the time, it has been our wish that we have more political parties as progressive, but I think we are left with one thing now. We are there to stand tall. We are there to see as to whether the political parties that are formulated are in the interest of our people. So today, as we recognize the People Liberation Party, you are most welcome, and thank you for the opportunity. I hope that you have come to liberate our people from poverty. Thank you.
Thank you. We're coming doing all the Omar who gave testimony in the church. The pastor said brief testimony in 1 minute. By the time he got the match, he said all started in 1961. They said Allah, you're only on cassette, we are recording. Hey, you can prepare yourself, you tell a small thing, you go. Hey, don't be like my man, they invite the man to go get speech. The man go forget his speech, he leave it home. Then you want a dread platform get. Mr. Principal, Vice Principal, when you put your hand in the pocket, the speech not there. You put it in the pocket, the speech not there. Member of the diplomatic corps, distinguished ladies and gentlemen here present, when the man couldn't find his speech, start checking all on. I said, but they play their pocket. The only thing he told the principal is, Mr. Principal, this student he had to expel all of them. Thank you. Yeah, man. Vote of thanks. We'd like to call on Honorable Tapo Ido to do the vote of thanks.
Good evening to all. Look, I will move away from a little 2-minute statement and to congratulate our chairman. And I realize that we made no mistake in bringing Honorable Pei, to be the face of this organization. We are highly impressed. We are highly impressed, and I think we want to commend him for such a beautiful remark that statement that he's made. It was touched. We were all touched here today. Honorable Pei, I want to say thank you to you. I congratulate you. I adore you. Dr. Dan E. Kessel, political leader and vice partisan of the People's Liberation Party, PLP. Chairwoman Pei, heads of political parties here present, ambassadors, head of NGOs, members of the press corps, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Today marks a milestone in the history of the People's Liberation Party. Yes, we may be the newest kid on the block, but we are proud to dedicate our prestigious national headquarters. Our main motivation for organizing this political party is to provide an alternative political home for all patriotic Liberians. Let us all therefore join hands and work in making our Mama Liberia great again. My sincere thanks go to our many friends who have worked diligently in making our dream of establishing this political party come to reality. Let me end by expressing my heartfelt thanks and appreciation to all of you who responded to our invitation to attend this all-important event of ours. I want to say to all of you who are looking for a political home, that you are wholeheartedly welcome, and our doors are always open to receive you. I would like to extend a big thank you to all our guests and ask that they kindly join us in fellowship meal as we celebrate this all-important occasion. To all our hard-working staffs, I say thank you, and we appreciate and adore you. And again, The time is now, and we are ready. I thank you, and God bless.
The benediction. What the pastor? If I pray, there will be love offering. So you don't let me to pray. I'm going to pray? Okay. Oh my God. The prayer I can't do that phone. That the prayer you can always hear on my show. But I'm not forced prayer, I'm here prayer. Okay. So let's knock it. Our partner store in celestial firmament. Greetings be the nomenclature. That domain approacheth on the geological fields as it is in your domain. Grant our quotidian mean to masticate continuously. Accelerate us not into dubious activities, but redeem us from interminable nefarious deeds. For thine is the dominion, the puissance, and the splendor. For perpetuity and perpetuity, let it just say amen. That the Lord prayer. I just put it in terminology, but our Father who are in heaven that is sitting, nothing different. You are taking very much. Music.